you are. Today we are going to learn about school of thoughts. School of thoughts, it's called in Sanskrit, it's called Sampradayam. So we are going to learn about Advaitam, Visishtadvaitam and Dvaitam. So if we see in our day-to-day life, so many of us, we take this birth, we lead like a normal, regular life, we are born, we grew up, we are like more into concentrated into earnings, we get married, we have children, then life is done and we pass away. But some people, they come onto this earth, to help the mankind or to work towards the mankind, nothing for their self, but just to work for the mankind. And they are more focused on following the dharma and helping the mankind. So whoever lives this kind of life, they are called dharmacharyas. Dharma, what they do is they preach this kind of lifestyle, or they preach the right way of living to the common man. So they are called dharmacharyas. So in our history, we see like three acharyas like this. The first one is Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya Swami, and the second one is Ramanujacharya Swami, and the third one is Madhvacharya Swami. So these are the prominent ones. We may have many of them, but these are the prominent ones which have laid a strong, foundation in our history. So what these acharyas do, like how do they help us? We have learned many times it is very difficult for us to understand the nature of this universe, or to understand the nature of the Paramatma. So what these acharyas do is, whatever is scripted in the Vedas or Shastras, what they do is they learn from their acharyas and they teach us in a simple manner so that a common man can understand what is in the Vedas. Because as a common man, if we try to get the knowledge directly from Vedas, we may not understand what it is saying, and we may not understand the essence in the right way. So these acharyas, they simplify it to the common man and they bring it to the common man to understand easily and in a better way. For example, I'm going to give you a small example how this is done. So if you take the example of Vishnu Sahasranamas, the first name in the Vishnu Sahasranama is Vishwam. So when you when you recite Vishnu Sahasranama and when you see this namam, usually we think, oh, Vishwam means universe. The Vishnu Sahasranama are saying that he is none other than universe. So this will be our understanding. But when it comes to the teachings of our acharyas, when we listen to them, what they teach us here is Vishwam means, completeness, purnata. Like what it means to say is the Paramatma, or the supernatural power, or the Bhagavan, he has a completeness to himself. So what does this completeness mean? Like all the other names, in the Vishnu Sahasranamam, all the names are the qualities of Sriman Narayana. So what the first name says is whatever the qualities, he possess it completely. Like there is no, halfness, or there is no littleness in those qualities. It is a complete essence. Each quality is completely manifested. So for example, if we take the second namam, it says Vishnu. So first is Vishwam and the second one is Vishnu. So what does Vishnu mean? Vishnu means, the one who is prevailed throughout this universe. He is spread everywhere. So when the first name Vishwam shows that he is not, in this particular part or this particular part or this particular part. The first name shows the completeness of all the rest of the names or rest of qualities. So if we, like as a common man, when we recite the Vishnu Sahasranamam without understanding the meaning, when we listen to the name Vishwam, we think, oh, it's a universe. Maybe the God is whole universe. But this name specifies the completeness of all rest of his qualities. So, this is a simple example with which it shows that these acharyas bring us the essence of this Vedic Shastras, which makes it easier for us to understand what the Vedas are saying. So, as I said, we have the three main acharyas, the Adi Shankaracharya and Ramanujacharya and Madhvacharya. So, what is like this school of thoughts? When we know there is only one God or there is only one truth, so why are we having so many school of thoughts? Like, why not just one understanding? So, what they say is, as humans, every human has a capability to understand differently or to think differently, So, to enhance this thinking capability or keeping this in mind, different acharyas have come, even though the concept is same, the acharyas have come with different understanding. So first we are gonna step into Advaitam, which was brought by Adi Shankaracharya. So in Advaitam, what the Acharya says is, there is no two. Dvaitam means two or more. Dvaitam means there is no two, only one. So what is he saying when he says it's only one? For example, if we take a look at this fruit, this is an orange. So when you take a look at this fruit, what do you see? How many fruits do you see, or what do you see in this? So what Advaitam says is, this is just one. It's only one. There is nothing else. That's what the Advaitam says. Advaitam sees this as just one. So when it comes to Dvaitam brought by Madhvacharya, he says, this is not just one. This is more than one. So how is it more than one? When we peel, we have the skin. There is the fruit, the flesh of the fruit inside. So what Madhvacharya says is, this is not one. It has many more components to it. So that is what is Dvaitam. So what is Visishta Advaitam? What is the difference between Advaitam, Dvaitam and Visishta Advaitam, which was brought by Ramanujacharya? So what Ramanujacharya said was, this is kind of a bridge between Advaitam, the monism, and the dualism, which is the Dvaitam. So what Ramanujacharya said was, yes, this is one, but it is, it is a union, or it is qualified with many. So Visishta in Sanskrit means, usually when we hear the word Visishta, it means we think it is something special or something like that. But in Sanskrit, Visishta means, it is combined with many other components. Something which is combined with many other components, or, it is something which is qualified with many. That is the meaning of Visishtam. So Visishta Advaita means, yes, this is only one, but it is qualified with many. So what is this orange qualified with? It is qualified with the color orange. It is qualified with the skin. It is qualified with the real fruit. It is qualified with the smell. It is qualified with the taste. So this, all these qualifications, they are in this orange, which is one. So Advaitam says this is just one. The Dvaitam says no, the components all are different. It is not one. And the Visishtadvaitam says no, this is one. Yes, but it is qualified with many. So Visishtadvaitam pays a bridge between Advaitam and Dvaitam. So for example, if we take, our like simple examples in our like if we take our hand, Advaitam says, this is just a hand. This is all one and it's all by itself. Whereas Dvaitam says, yeah, it is hand, but the fingers are different, palms are different, the upper arm is different, bone is different, the flesh inside is different. They are all different. But whereas Visishtadvaitam says, yes, this is just one hand, but it is qualified with fingers. It has fingers, it has palms, it has, flesh, it has skin, it has many other parts. So for in the same way, if you take an example of an atom, it says, Advaitam says it's just an atom, and Dvaitam says no, it is not just an atom, it has different components of electrons, neutrons, and protons. Whereas Visishtadvaitam says, yes, it is an atom, but it is qualified with electrons, protons, and neutrons. So we are gonna come to the real part of this philosophy. So if we take, this somebody called I, we are living in this universe. If we take one particular person, suppose like if you consider yourself as, a person, so if you take a human being, what are you composed of? So what do you see? We see our body. And what do we see inside? We see, the soul, which is ourself. And also we see the Paramatma who is behind this soul. So what Advaitam says is, they say this is Aham Brahmasmi, I am Paramatma itself. There is nothing else. So there is no, different soul or different Paramatma inside. It's all one. There is only one, which is myself and which is Paramatma. So that's what the Advaitam says. Whereas when it comes to Dvaitam says, no, it's all different. Soul is different, Paramatma is different, body is different. But whereas when it comes to Visishtadvaitam, what Ramanujacharya says is, yes, it is you and you are one. But that one you is qualified with, you have a body, which is the Prakriti. You have a soul inside, which is you. And behind that soul, there is Paramatma. So there are three components in you: the Prakriti, the soul, and the Paramatma. The Visishtadvaita has three components for any creation in this whole universe. That is the Prakriti, the soul, and the Paramatma. Whatever you take in this world, you take a human, you take a god, like the Devatas, you take like birds, you take animal, you take fish, you take mosquito, you take like a tree, you take a stone. any part of this creation, the Visishtadvaita says is there is Prakriti. Why it is called Prakriti? Why our body is called Prakriti? Means our body is made of 5 elements, the Panchabhutas. The Panchabhutas form the Prakriti. So what Visishtadvaita says is this body is made of Prakriti, and there is you inside, which is the soul, and there is Paramatma behind the soul. So even the Omkaram says the same thing. You know, Omkaram, there is a, u, and ma. The Akaram, shows us the God, and the Makaram specifies the, all the souls, remaining souls in this universe come under Makaram. So this A and Ma in the Omkaram, they are mutually related. They are not independent of themselves. So what Visishtadvaitam says is, the souls, whatever are in this universe, they belong to the Paramatma. They are not Paramatma. Visishtadvaitam does not say that this soul itself is Paramatma. It says the soul belongs to the Paramatma. So when they say Aham Brahmasmi in Visishtadvaita, it means that I belong to you. That means we are saying to the Lord that I belong to you. So if you see any creation in this universe, they have the Prakriti, they have the soul. So the souls are all different. But when it comes to the God who is prevailing throughout this universe, he is the same God. He is not different. Each, we do not have many gods. We have only one God who is residing in each and every part of this universe. So when you say he is residing in each and every part of this universe, we have already, learned this in Vishnu Sahasranamam. Whoever resides in this whole part of universe, he is called Vishnu. So, as the God is in every one of us, every part of this creation, it is Vishnu who is everywhere. So since he is within us, that Vishnu is within us, within every creation in this universe. So every part of this universe is called, a Vaishnava. If you take a human, he is a Vaishnava because there is Vishnu residing in him. If you take a Devata, there is a Vaishnava because Vishnu is residing in him. If you take a mosquito, it is a Vaishnava. If you take a stone, so it is a Vaishnava. Vaishnava does not mean, or it is not a sect of people who follow certain rules, or if they have certain putting a namam or any kind of dressing or anything. No, every part in this creation is called a Vaishnava because Vishnu is residing in each and every part of this universe. So, now we get a question. So when Vishnu is residing in each and every particle of this universe, why are we not able to see him? Lot of us get this question. So why are we not able to see him? So, we have heard from Prahlada. He tells very confidently, he is everywhere. He is all pervading. All we need is that confidence or that vishwasam, that he is pervading everywhere. As we have eyes to see this whole universe, he says, you should open your manas, or you should have purity in your manas to see him everywhere in each and every part of this universe. So how do you clean your manas, or how do you purify, or how do you open your manas? When we get rid of all these arishad vargas, the jealousy, the greed, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsaryas, once our manas is purified, you can see him within yourself, and also you can see him in every part of this universe. What Visishtadvaita says is, once, how do you see Paramatma? When you see somebody, what Visishtadvaita says is, when you see somebody, you should be able to see the person or the body and the soul behind and the Paramatma behind. When you see all this composition, then you have reached that place where you are getting closer to getting into that Niratishayamaina Anandamaina Sthiti. So when it comes to Advaitam, what they say is, this whole universe is mithya. There is nothing. You have to realize that it's only thyself, like only yourself, and you are the Paramatma. That's what the Advaitam says. Whereas Visishtadvaitam says, no, this is not mithya, this is real, because you're experiencing all the feelings when you are living here. And also, when you are in this Prakriti, you are having the three gunas, the sattva, rajas, and tamas, and you are acting according to those gunas, and you're accumulating karmas or getting rid of these karmas. So what Visishtadvaitam says is, no, this is not mithya, this is all real. Whereas Advaitam says this is all, mithya. So why do they say like this? Why? What is the example which they consider that they came to this conclusion? So what they have observed is our dreams. What Advaitam says is, when you take these dreams into consideration, you dream when you are in the sleep mode, or when you're sleeping, you dream, and once you wake up, the dream is disappeared. You are not experiencing the dream anymore. So as dream is not real, even this life is also not real. This is all mithya. That's what the Advaitam says. Whereas Visishta Advaitam says, no, when you take a look into your dreams, you are having feelings even in your dreams. In your dreams, you're laughing, you're crying, you feel sometimes sad, you judge others, and also sometimes when you wake up from your sleep, depending on your dream, you're scared. You have that fear in you even after you wake up. So this is not a mithya, this is real. You're going through all this, and our dreams also tell us about our karmas, or about our past. So this is not mithya. So whatever our acharyas has taught us, or all these school of thoughts, they are all correct. You cannot say that this is wrong. You cannot say this orange is one, because you see an orange and it is one. So you cannot say this is wrong. You cannot say that Dvaitam is wrong, because once you peel this, it's different. So Dvaitam is also right, and also Visishtadvaitam is right, because yes, this is one, but it is qualified with many. So what, like, how do you see this? We can see Visishtadvaitam in our day-to-day life. We are experiencing everything. Whereas when it comes to Advaitam, it is only in your bhavana you can feel this Advaitam. When you get to a state where you can understand that there is nothing in this universe, there is just you and the Paramatma. There is nothing else. Only there is a connection between you and Paramatma, and you belong to the Paramatma. When you get that kind of feeling, or when you get that kind of experience, that means you are experiencing Advaitam. So, if you see in our life, like in our history, if you see some great saints or great people like, Ramana Maharshi, if you have, learned about him, you can see this Advaitam feeling or experience with him, because he does not have any kind of connection with his body or with his surrounding world. He is within himself. So when you can achieve that level of consciousness, that is called Advaitam. But what we are living here, it is Visishtadvaitam. So even in Visishtadvaitam, in Bhagavad Gita, he says, do karma with following the dharma. Then you have bhakti on him and you gain knowledge, which is jnanam. Or with this jnanam, you follow the bhakti and also you do dhyanam. So karma with dharma, bhakti, jnanam, dhyanam. So these are all the steps, one has to keep practicing, or which one has to, keep a hold on to in this, lifestyle to go further in our levels. So as Prahlada said, you need to open your manas to see the all prevailing Vishnu everywhere. So how do we, as I mentioned earlier, we need to work on our Arshad Vargas, to purify our heart. And, one is blessed to see the Paramatma who is residing within us, in our third eye, or we are going to see everything as his creation. This whole universe you will see as his creation, as himself. So when you attend this kind of consciousness, that means you are going in the right way. So this is the class about this different school of thoughts, friends. Thank you. And Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanastu. Swapna Garu?
Yeah, Shalini Master, it was a very, very wonderful, knowledgeable session, Master. Thank you so much. And Chala, you explained it very clearly and like in an easy way so that we can understand. Like my question is, Master, all these school of thoughts came contemporarily, like at the same time, or they were like according to the society, like how the society changes, so they were brought into the like practice?
Yeah, first one came, first Acharya after the Buddhism, we had Adi Shankaracharya, right? He was the first one who came into this world after, the end of the Buddhism, or we can say he ended the Buddhism. So when he came up with the concept of, Advaitam. But as the times passed by, when Ramanujacharya came into picture, he had his own school of thought, which he thought Advaitam is not very easy to be understood by everybody. To understand Advaitam, you have to go to a highest consciousness. Then only you can understand Advaitam. Otherwise, you cannot understand Advaitam, that you yourself are Paramatma, or you belong to Paramatma. So what Ramanujacharya thought was, he wanted to simplify it for a common man to understand the concept, because he is living here. He needs to understand the circumstances he is facing. So Ramanujacharya thought, if we simplify this a little bit, then they can understand easily. That way they can connect to the, Prakriti, or they can connect to oneself. From here, they can reach into the higher consciousness. That's how they came into existence.
And like sometimes it feels so sad that after all these Guru Varyas, they brought all these school of thoughts just so that people can understand the essence of a God so easily, but still we are here again, not following everything. And like being Hindus, we never understood the importance of all these things. It feels so like bad sometimes that still our next generations are also not into this. So that feels like they have worked so hard for making us understand these things, yet we are still struggling.
Very good point, Master. In this, I'm gonna split this into three. As Sri Krishna Paramatma said in Bhagavad Gita, just bhakti by itself is not enough. Just dhyanam by itself is not enough. That's why in between he put that jnanam, Raja Guhya, because he talks about himself in Bhagavad Gita, and he says this is the biggest secret. Only who have that interest, or only who has those qualifications can get this secret, not everybody. So you have to go through some steps, maybe, to understand the knowledge about him. That's why he says jnanam is very important, along with bhakti and along with dhyanam. That is one point I wanted to mention. And the second point you said is Hindus. Actually, Hindu is not a right word for us, because Hindu came from the Sindhu region, the North Indian region. This word is picked from Indus Valley or Sindhu, from there. For us, the dharma what we follow, is Sanatana Dharma. It's not Hindu religion. It is the Sanatana Dharma. Our religion is Sanatana Dharma.
Oh, okay, Master.
And why we do not understand in this, why people are not understanding is, even the Kali Yuga has that effect. It does not let you look at God.
True, Master. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. Now I understood little. I got it clarity.
Yeah. So, you should be blessed. And also, I don't know if even if you put effort, it's all karmas, as we go through our karmas, burn our karmas, as we go through in life, then we are going to look towards him.
True, Master. That is, I think, also one of the reason like why everybody is not into this.
Not able to see. Yes, that is actually the main reason. Sometimes, well, like, we don't want to listen to certain things. Like, for example, take Bhagavad Gita. How many of you can listen to Bhagavad Gita? It's very difficult to listen. But, in later in the life, once you listen, once you understand, then you'll understand that point. Oh my God, why didn't I listen that before? Why am I listening now? You'll understand that whole path.
Yeah. Maybe that qualification, like it's like if a 10th class math, if you teach to a first class kid, they'll not understand. So probably we have to get
go through those steps, first class, second class, third class. Same, exactly. Bajapar.
Thank you, Master. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Srinalini Garu, unmute.
Thank you, Master. Master, you have said in English, right? So we need in Telugu as well. I couldn't understand the main some points in English. So I wish.
Yeah, we have this. ఈ సెషన్ తెలుగులో ఉందమ్మా, ఆల్రెడీ మొన్న చేసాము, యూట్యూబ్ లో ఉంటుంది, మీరు వెళ్ళి వినొచ్చు.
Okay then. Okay, I missed it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.